meerkat pivot.
Snapchat spectacles.
Snapchat
Shall I
spectacles.
put these on for the segment?
Absolutely.
Oh, man, let me get my
So,
spectacles.
Let me just capture this.
I put that in there. We could start by
See if
saying
I got some sunglasses here.
that
You need it too. You got the crazy.
I know I
glare
got
on
this
you.
crazy glare going across my face.
Snapchat partnered with Warby Parker to create the first glasses that people would probably actually wear compared to.
Did they partner with Warby for these?
Yeah,
They did. Oh.
yeah. That's why they
There you go.
have the keyhole frame or whatever. They look pretty cool. They look like something that I wouldn't have normally worn, but when I see models wearing them, I go,
Yeah.
okay, now it's cool.
Right. Like Google Glass was. No one will ever wear that. No one wants to wear that.
And then, like, of course, like associated with like the Robert Scoble picture of him in the shower. It's like that's what only people know about this thing. Is like that guy was in the shower wearing those, being too excited about it.
Right.
Snapchat is just cool.
Or Mark Andreessen's pointy head with the Google guys.
They just told me that that's how glasses are supposed to look, and I believe them because everything else they've told me is correct.
They're a trendsetter.
Yeah, perfect. You know, like they have influence. They say these are the glasses for you. You go wear these, and I'm like, I look awesome. You know, now I can take pictures.
The difference between LA and Silicon Valley kind of approaching the same problem. Like Silicon Valley's like, hey, check out like it's the founders of Google wearing them, and like Snapchat comes out, it's like, hey, here's some naked models wearing our glasses.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
I feel
Versus you can just take a photo.
I feel like this is what Snapchat was born to do. Like, Snapchat is the only company that I believe could pull this off because they are influential. They're also cool. They're making a product for young people to wear. To post content onto a network that only young people have. The content doesn't have to be the best photo or the best video. It just because it's going to disappear in 24 hours. So everything about it, like Snapchat is about capturing small moments. Snapchat is about like not the perfect thing. But
When
the
can we
raw
get it?
thing.
Does anyone know this? Like,
They're gonna be $130. They're coming out soon.
We don't know. They're also limited availability, so it's not just like for sale. It's going to be like rolled out in some way that's
so
like.
we gotta like pull some strings. Do we know anyone at Snapchat? Can we get one of these?
We know someone at Snapchat. The
Perfect.
question is like,
Will
how
they
many
help
other
us?
people have hit them up for the same thing?
Right, and is that the bullet we really want to fire with Snapchat, right?
Hell yeah,
That is the bullet.
Of course. What else the bullet is there? Get the ice cube thing?
Right,
No.
Yeah, the next
they don't need
episode,
that.
we're all wearing our glasses. It's like,
It's all
I
right.
can only get the coral color.
So I think there is one more company that could do this. It would be Apple. Like when they released the watch, everyone says the watch is not a success. I disagree with
I
it.
disagree. The
Yeah.
second largest watch company.
Oh, that's
in the
weird.
world.
I don't see your watch on.
Oh, do you want to put it on?
Huh.
We got it right here.
That's
It
weird.
looks wonderful.
Is it?
I actually don't know if I have it.
Is it
right
an
here.
accessory for your backpack, or is it something you're supposed to wear regularly?
Everyone crapped on the Apple Watch launch.
Here we go.
Which was like described.
Look how nice this thing looks, dude. I never even charge it. I just wear it.
This was
You know?
commonly described as
Just put it on. It
the
looks like a
flop
great
of
watch.
2016, and it is so not a flop.
No, look at this. So, right, so Apple can make this thing look as good as a normal watch, feel as good as a normal watch. Sure, it's not that useful. That's fine. Spectacles will be the same. Like, you're not always going to be snapping a photo everywhere you go. You're probably going to send a bunch of accidental nudes, like...
Sorry,
you know.
so Spectacle is going to be better or worse than the watch?
I'd say about the same. I think people are going to call it a flop when it wasn't. I will disagree with those people already right now. I'll start with that. Today, I disagree with the people who will hate on the Spectacle a year
In the
after it
future.
launches. Because it's hard. Like, if they sell 1 million of them, that's a miracle, right? Like, nobody has these if they sell 1 million of them, and they're going to sell more because it's $130, and these cost more. I can't take pictures with these, right? Like, I don't know. I just think it's going to be huge. They're going to lead the way. Apple's going to maybe sell more in the long run, and Google will have a shitty version of it that 8 people will buy.
So I think the difference is Glass was trying to do like, okay, what's next after the phone? Right? Like, what's going to be the next thing? Oh, I'm going to just like be able to access all that information right here, boom, boom, boom. And that was the vision it failed on. I feel like Snapchat's not even trying to do that, which is smart because to eventually do that, you can't start by doing that.
Glass didn't fail. Glass did what it's supposed to do. It was a proof of concept prototype that says we can put a computer inside your glasses. Do you need a computer in your glasses? Well, not yet. And until
I think it failed, but
no, I think it did exactly what it needed
it
to
could have been a
do.
proof of concept. It could have been like a success for Glass would have been something different. It would have been a product people would use.
I don't think so.
It reminds me of when Apple.
It's not over yet. You know, like it was
They
just.
killed the division. They killed that whole
Oh, yeah,
that
we're-
product. They
Of
killed
course,
that
Google
product.
Glass is gone, and we will see another version of this from Google at some point.
Google Glass was too broad. They're like, you can do anything on this, and like
It is
just
too early.
you build this stuff. And Snapchat's just like, you just take pictures with it. And by the way, it's plugged into a network that you're already using. There's a use case already active in your life. You use Snapchat 10 times a day.
Right.
The average user does. In the same way that when Apple came out with the iPhone, they could have said, hey, you need a tiny supercomputer in your pocket, and everyone would have been like, I do. Instead, they said, this is a phone. It's got visual voicemail.
Right.
You don't have that. You can surf the internet. Oh, I do need a better phone, a smartphone. And if they
Also, I'm
trick
like
you,
in this crazy sun right now.
they trick you into thinking that it's an actually a phone when it's really a supercomputer. And so I think Snapchat's doing that. It's also interesting, it's probably the second technology luxury brand to exist. Like if Apple is like the first, or Apple and Tesla are like the first tech companies to become luxury brands, like Snapchat is now kind of like entering that game with these glasses.
But they're not entering on the luxury side, right? They're entering kind of like
It looks like a luxury product.
it's $130
bucks,
right?
right?
Like you're coming in like you're going out for mass market appeal. They're going like Ray-Ban, right? Like iconic. Like this will be a thing. There will be a group of people that it's targeted for, and it's gonna be teens. It's gonna be everyone. I think like Ray-Ban is kind of a good example of it. But like I don't consider them a luxury brand.
Yeah, I agree.